We've got an exciting week ahead of us this week in the sense that Will's finally kindly been able to film himself at the radio station. So why don't we have a dip in and see what he's up to? Now Will's show is 3 hours long, so what I thought we'd do is throughout this vlog this week we'd dip into Will and check out how his show's going. Good morning. You find me this morning in town because I'm running a load of errands today. It's one of those bitty running loads of errands days that I could sort of do without, but it gets me out and about and I get to put on slightly more respectable clothes than normal. I thought I'd just maybe show you in a bit more detail than I usually do, not a lot more, but a bit more detail, what I am doing today. So that being said, I'm first of all going to this stationer's. It's called Office Choice because I need to buy some bits and pieces for the office where Will works. They've got an account, so that's excellent. What it means I can do is go along, put loads of stuff in my trolley and walk out without having to pay for it. And then I'm crossing over the road to this building here, which is where Will and I get our Husqvarna stuff from, so our chainsaws and our brush cutter principally, and the accessories. And I need to get a bottle of chain and bar oil, so I'll be doing that. And I'll be heading further down this street to another couple of shops, and then turning back round, heading to other shops on the other side of town, and then heading home. So let's go and do this. That's that task complete, or those tasks. Got my bar oil, and now I'm at this farm supply shop, which is one of the places we like to get the wild bird seed that we feed our garden birds. But as you can see, it's a great big treasure trove of all sorts of excellent small farming supplies. And it's got a resident cat, which is nice. Hello. Oh. Oh. Hello. Oh. Okay. Well, I know we've been here before, but I am heading towards one of the things I like to call the mothership. I come here a lot. This is a DIY store, like home base and B&Q put together with extra stuff on top of that. It's an excellent shop. I am off to buy stuff for the garden. Okay, so I have been grocery shopping at Woolworths. I think Tesco's, not Woolworths as we know it. And now I'm on my way to Aldi to get some bits and pieces. But en route, check this out. I got my nails done. I've never had that done before. Trying out a French manicure with these rainbow pastel colours. So we'll see how that lasts.
That was Gilbert O'Sullivan with Alone Again Naturally. What a great song.
You may or may not notice the difference, but I thought I'd quickly show you how the potting shed is currently looking. And if you haven't spotted it already, the big difference is, at long last, Will's wood has gone. And all that remains in here is potting shed stuff, chainsaw stuff, and a few bits and pieces we don't quite know where to put yet. I'm quite pleased with this actually. I've been able to finally stack my garden stakes in a meaningful way. Little things like that make me happy. We do eventually have plans for this building, so it's not going to look like this for that long. But I'm very pleased. And if I come round to the library veranda, where there was also firewood, all that's Will's woodworking wood. All that's left is a little bit of wood that I need to take over that Will's donated to the firewood stash. But as you can see, that's all gone. And if I kneel down, you may be able to see under here was also Will's stash of woodworking wood, and we've managed to clear almost all of that out. There's a little bit there and a tiny little bit the other side of those boxes. That does also give us the chance of tidying out these boxes too, actually. So as you can see, this is now much safer because there's not all that wood under there to go on fire, which means as you might be able to see, almost all of Will's woodworking wood is now where it should be, although not as it will be always, in the wood store. This storage is effectively temporary, whilst Will thinks about how he's going to store it more permanently, basically through creating racks. So all of this wood here is the wood that was under the library, and this wood here is wood that was either by the library or in the potting shed, which means Will's got this space left, which is handy because, albeit not this weekend but probably next weekend, that leaves us with this, the last of Will's stalls of stashes of wood waiting to go into the wood store. As I mentioned, Will's probably going to cull this a bit, and some of this will come my way, and whatever's left will go on those remaining pallets. And then at last, all of Will's wood and all of the firewood and all of the kindling will be in one place, and as you can see, easily accessible by motor vehicle, which is what we wanted. So as you can probably imagine, I couldn't be happier about that. This has been a long time coming, and whilst we still have wood to move, and we still have racks and other storage to build, and we've still got a couple of bays to finish, it does feel like we're finally getting there.
That was requested, as I say, by James in Bairnsdale. And before that, we heard a request from Madge, a great friend of the show. Beautiful Noise, Neil Diamond. Now that the woodshed is operational, I'm moving this large pile of wood into the woodshed. Most of it is wood I will be using for woodworking. There are some bits that will probably turn into firewood. This, I think, is cherry, but I was struck by this very attractive fungus which is growing all over this this log. I don't know what sort of fungus it is. I should probably look it up. There are probably apps that will tell me. But it's very pretty. There's some other, I think, fungus on this log. I don't know what this is. I think it's apple. Unless they're small leaves, but surely not. It's been here a while. It's been quite wet over the past couple of days, but a very nice day today actually. very shortly actually, because we're nearly at the end of the show. You are listening to Will's Party Time on REGFM, and we have been playing fantastic requests from all our wonderful listeners. Unfortunately, we're not really able to take any more requests now. We are nearly at the end of the show. But give us a call from 7 p.m. next Saturday on 5152 6255, and we would be delighted to play your requests then.